It's known as the birthplace of punk rock, the beating heart of New York counterculture in the 60s and 70s, home to musicians from Iggy Pop to the Velvet Underground. Today, the East Village boasts dive bars and vintage clothing stores, plus links to its once large Eastern European community. The East Village may be all grown up, but it still has attitude. I'm Julia Romero, real estate agent with Cantor Pecorella and StreetEasy expert with experience helping buyers in neighborhoods like this one, the East Village. From StreetEasy, this is Know the Neighborhood. This iconic Manhattan neighborhood is bordered by Gramercy to the north, NoHo to the west, and the Lower East Side to the south. It's served by the L, F, and 6 trains with easy access to 9 additional lines nearby. There's always something to do in the East Village, from its restaurants and record stores to music venues like the Bowery Electric and the famed Webster Hall. But to really discover a neighborhood, nothing beats chatting with someone who lives there. So I'm meeting up with East Village resident Leah Walkevich at popular Italian restaurant Gnocco. Hi Leah, thank you so much for sitting down and meeting with me today. I'm so excited to learn more about the East Village with you.
I'm excited to talk about the East Village. It's great to meet you, Julia.
So how long have you lived in the neighborhood and what drew you here initially?
Almost 10 years. I moved in 2015, and when I was looking at apartments, I was sold on the low-rise buildings, great entertainment options, all the restaurants and coffee shops, and also the parks.
Do you have any favorite spots or hidden gems that you like to frequent in the neighborhood?
I love Thayer. It's a coffee shop that's on Avenue B, and every morning my partner and I take our dog and we go pick up a cold brew and walk through Tompkins Square Park together.
What does a typical weekend day look like for you?
I like to wake up a little bit later on the weekends. I will do my same coffee and walk routine, but toward the afternoon, I typically like to go grab a little lunch. I have some spots in the neighborhood that I really enjoy. There's a new place called Gnocchi on 9th that I go to. It's really cute. They give you like a little carry-out container where you can eat gnocchi and walk around. So I love that.
Pasta on the go.
Pasta on the go. Exactly.
Love
Super
it.
Convenient.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, I like all of our live entertainment. So there's a really cool barbershop that turns into a comedy club in the evenings. It's called Barbershop Comedy. Caveat is an improv club. And then I've also been to some of our local theaters to see some really great shows. So what do your clients love about the East Village?
They love that housing in the East Village, it's a mix of new and old. You know, we've got historic tenement buildings. You have regular co-op buildings. There are a lot of HDFC co-ops in the East Village that are meant to be affordable for buyers. And then you have new development condos that are glass and shiny and brand new for people who want that. Not to mention the culture, the food, the bars, the entertainment, shopping, art galleries. Like the East Village has something for everyone. So do you think you're here in the neighborhood for the long haul?
Definitely. I bought my apartment at the end of 2021, and so we're definitely going to be staying here for a while.
Great. Well, then I'll plan on meeting you in the park someday.
See you there.
One lesser-known fixture of the East Village is its many community gardens, preserved through the decades by residents. And the largest park in the neighborhood, Tompkins Square Park, is perfect for reading on a sunny weekend. Speaking of which, the East Village has long been a haven for bookshops, and you can get your browsing in at East Village Books, Book Club Bar, or nearby favorite, The Strand. And don't forget about shopping on St. Mark's Place, the famed Bohemian Street, which runs 3 blocks along 8th Street from 3rd Avenue to Avenue A. There's a youthful energy to the East Village, due in part to the colleges Cooper Union and NYU, both of which have campuses here. Even so, the past still radiates in the neighborhood at spots like Venero's, Ray's Candy Store, and B&H Dairy. And if you get thirsty, there's McSorley's Old Ale House, New York City's oldest Irish pub. Now that you have a sense of what this neighborhood has to offer, let's talk about the types of housing you'll find here. StreetEasy data shows that as of May 2024, 62% of available homes in the East Village were condos, and 34% were co-ops. In the same time period, the median asking price in the East Village was $1.5 million, but you can find homes at a wide variety of price points, depending on where you look. If you're thinking of buying in the East Village, StreetEasy can match you with an agent like me with experience in the neighborhood or even the building you're interested in. When you reach out about a listing on StreetEasy, you'll be connected with a buyer's agent who can help. You can also contact StreetEasy Concierge at the link in the video description to get matched with a buyer's agent or ask any questions you may have. The East Village is also popular among renters. As of May 2024, the median asking rent was $4,500. This is similar to Manhattan's median asking rent of $4,475, but lower than nearby neighborhoods like Greenwich Village, where the median asking rent is $5,400. But again, there are options for renters at a range of price points, depending on the section of the neighborhood, apartment size, and amenities. The East Village is quintessential New York City, ever-changing, yet still rooted in its rich past. If you like being in the center of it all, the East Village could be the place for you. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Know the Neighborhood. If you'd like to learn more about the East Village and other New York neighborhoods, visit our blog, which is linked below. I'm Julia Romero. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the East Village.